Thank you for the introduction. I am Pieter Gijsbers, and I'm going to present to you the AI On Demand platform, which is a platform created from a European project. It's an open source platform where we want to empower European AI research and industry. So there's a lot of research going on in AI throughout all of Europe. There are many labs, both in academia and in industry, of people doing research in AI. There are a lot of research grants coming out from the European Research Council. There are new initiatives for creating AI factories and so on. And of course, this research will be much stronger if people can collaborate together and we can find synergies between these different projects that are going on. So our mission is to unite European AI research, industry, and the public sector through enabling collaboration, shared innovation, trusted tools, and pan-European visibility. So our vision for this is that we can build one trusted platform for AI in Europe, and we want to bring together the AI services, resources, and tools, and make them easily accessible through this platform, so that we have a platform where AI researchers, SMEs, tech providers, EU-funded projects, digital innovation hubs, and other European actors can come together to share their AI progress. They can share what they have done, they can use the tools and find the assets that other projects or companies have created, and they can collaborate. For the rest of this presentation, I will just show you the platform that we have built. So you can find it at aiod.eu. Let's see, yes, okay. There we go. And when you go there, you will find yourself on this landing page. A quick word. So we recently published this new version of the platform to present it to the public and for people to start using it. It's very much still in active development as well. So if you have ideas about what we should add, how we can improve things, or you just find issues, you can always leave feedback for us here with the feedback button on the side. So on this platform, first and foremost, you can find a lot of AI resources. We have also services and tools built by people that use this library of resources. And there's a community portal where you can find information about the different projects that are going on in the EU, as well as different organizations that work on AI research and so on. I'll talk a bit more about them later. You can also find the Getting Started page over here. And this will also go over much of the information that I will presenting you right now, with also video tutorials, but it also goes into how to use some specific services that I don't have the time for to show you right now. And of course, you can log into the platform. I will show that in a minute. And there's the toggle for the light and dark mode. So the platform has a number of AI resources. So we try to gather information about all the kinds of AI research that's going on in Europe, but also outside of this. So we have information on different data sets and models, and it's quite important to AI research, but also other materials and outputs from European projects, things like educational resources, for example. And we provide one portal where you can search through all of these assets, and this has a standardized metadata schema, so you can also interact with this programmatically. I'll show this to you as well in a little bit. So say you're looking for a data set and you want to find data on climate change, then you can, of course, search for this a normal way. And we'll do just a keyword search that's trying to match the things in the title and description and so on. We also feature an AI mode search. So here we also use LLMs to try and do more semantic search through all of the data sets that are available. So here, for example, if we search for climate change, we also see data sets that are about CO2 emissions. So related to this, and so this can also help you find the assets that you might be looking for in your own research or for your own projects. And these are assets which have been published on different platforms. So we try to have connectors to various platforms that people already use in our AI research. So we have data sets here that are published on Zenodo. Well, all of these results are from Zenodo, but we also have data sets that have been indexed from Hugging Face and from OpenML, and we try to index more and more platforms to make sure that people can still also continue to use the platforms that they're familiar with and that they like to use to share their data sets, to share their models. But then we index the metadata of those assets. So where can you find the data sets? What is the data set about? In this one central place, so that you have one connected platform for finding all of these different assets and research that go on in all these different places. And to have a place to also link and define the relationships between these assets that live on these different platforms that you otherwise couldn't do on Hugging Face, for example. I cannot explicitly link the data set that we produced to the European project I'm working in. Right? So that's a big power of the AI on-demand platform. So you can also find other resources like educational resources. These can be lectures or syllabi or books and things like that, produced by European projects. And if you like something and you're logged in, you can bookmark assets to save them. And you can also add your own assets to this catalog. So to do that, you will need an account, and I will try to show you how to make one. I already have one, so I've got to see if my backup email works. And I encourage you to try and do this with me, so that you also have an account on the platform. And if you do, and you come find us at the stand in the back of the room over there during the break, we also have a goodie bag for you if you can show that you have logged into the platform. If you go to aioid.eu and you go to the top right, you click the login icon, then you will be shown the screen, and you can use any identity provider that you may have. So you can just log in with credentials you already have. You don't need to make new credentials for the platform. You can log in with something like Google or LinkedIn. I can even find, for many institutions, also their sign-on services. So normally, my normal account would be here. I log in through my Eindhoven University account, and that sets me right up. So there's someone already logged in on this computer, so maybe not. But you would go through this, you log in with Google, and then we'll send you a verification email to email address, and you just verify your account, and then basically that's all it takes to create an account on AI on demand. So then you can start adding resources. I'll try to show it later if we have more time. I'll log in with my own account on a different browser then. But we also have a community portal on the platform, so you can find, for example, news on what's happening in AI. So these are articles that are posted by people from different organizations doing AI research or different European projects. You can find information about upcoming events and so on. There's a forum where people can come together and then they can discuss anything related to AI going on in Europe. We have a pool of experts page where you can find experts in various subfields of AI and with information on how to contact them. This is a great way to find partners for collaborations, and you can, if you're interested, also get your own profile up on this page as well for increased visibility. There are success stories, so these detail some of the things, some of the case studies and applications that people have where they have applied AI. So it goes about what is the use case, what's the relevance, what did they do. So you can find those as well. They're also often tied to different European projects, for example. So you have a list in the community portal of different European projects. And when you click on any of them, then this may take a little while because it's loading a bunch of resources in the background, you'll see. You can get more information about the different European projects, a summary of them, but also the assets they produced. We've been having some network issues at the event so far, but there we go. Right, so you can see what is the project timeline for this project, what are some of the assets they produced, so you can browse through that as well, right? And this is this place where you can also see, okay, here we can also bring these different assets together from all the different platforms because we store this metadata in one place on AI on Demand. You have a very nice overview of what's happening, and this can also exist after the European project ends, for example, so you don't need to maintain or manage your own portal specifically for the project, but you can use the AI on Demand portal for this. And then there's also an overview of different organizations in Europe, and we're working on making sure that it's easy to add your own organization here with information about what kinds of AI activities are people doing, for example, here in Eindhoven or in Paris, and so on. All of this data is also, it's publicly accessible through the web portal, of course, but you can also integrate with this through different programmatic interfaces. So if you want to access this data for your research in a systematic way, or you want to build tools and services on top of this, all of this data, then you can use either a REST API, which allows you to do simple web requests, so you can use any kind of programming language or system that you want to access this data. And we also have a Python SDK available to access all of this data. So there's documentation on the website, there's examples on how to use this. So you can simply install the AI on Demand package, import it to your code, and then you can also do all of this listing through the data sets, querying, searching for specific data sets with different keywords and so on, all from a Python environment. So this is great for researchers that want to use it to do a more systematic overview of what's going on, or that maybe want to also programmatically upload things to the platform. So you can also share your own assets through this Python API as well. This is also something that we internally use. So if you see, for example, data from Hugging Face or from OpenML that is listed on the AI on Demand platform, we are also just accessing the data from those platforms, and then we use our own tools to upload this data to the platform. So this is also, if you have some kind of a repository of assets or a platform, and you want to make sure that all of those assets become available on AI on Demand, then you can also use using this Python package, for example, or the REST API, whatever you prefer, is a great way to make sure that you can batch import all of those different assets and make them available through AI on Demand. There are also a couple of different services already being developed that help you do experiments, for example, in AI. There's the AI Builder, which is a visual program for ensembling AI pipelines, including things like large language models and so on, into an AI pipeline. We're building tools to help with reproducibility, because you have all of this metadata about the different assets that allows you to define these different experiments, and so on. And finally, there's also a chatbot here, so if you have any questions about how to use the platform or what you can do with it, you can always also ask them there as well. And of course, if you have questions, email that you want to send to a human, this is also possible at info@aiod.eu. Now finally, I want to still try and see if I can show you how to create an account and how to then also upload assets through the web interface. So let me see if I can do that here. So once again, I go to the login page. I'll first just try to show the creating an account procedure. So I'm going to log in with a Google account that I have. Yeah, so it will ask me just for my name and my profile picture and the email address. And that's all the information that we get to make sure that we can associate your Google login or your institution login or whatever with an AI On Demand account. So we can put here a username. So I will say, well, I'll just make my name, I have one already. I agree here, and then I sign up, and that should be, then I agree to this policy, and then it should be it. Yes, and now I'm logged in. And this means that I can now also start uploading assets to the platform. So if I press the plus button, oh, there's something, I think there's an artifact from being in the incognito window. That it didn't already see I was logged in, but you will see this editor, and here I can add different projects, events, organizations, and so on. So if you upload something here, it will end up in this bigger asset library that I showed you earlier. So let's make a Nexus Forum event, or like AI On Demand at Nexus Forum, and then I will say Pieter Gijsbers will do a presentation showing the AI On Demand. Of course, you have all the usual information you expect for events. You can send a website and so on. And here you can also link this to different projects. So this, again, is for this linking all of this data and making sure that you can see what projects produce what outcomes or hosted what events and so on. So AI for Europe is the technical name for the projects that we work on that produce the AI On Demand platform. So I'll associate it here, and then I can create this asset. After creating it, it's still just in a draft mode. I can edit things still if I want to, and then when I think that this should be published on the website, I can submit it for review. I can leave a comment for the reviewer. And then it's submitted for review. Someone will have a look at this, and if indeed it's related to AI, and there isn't anything fishy otherwise going on, that's basically the only barrier there is, then it will get accepted, and it will be published on the platform together with the other news and events that are going on. So now I'll head back to the presentation. Right, so now I have to go through a bunch of backup slides in case we had technical issues. So yeah, AI On Demand is a great place, a great portal where you can find all kinds of information on different European projects that are going on, about all the different assets that are being produced by them, but also by other places in the AI landscape. And it's also a great place to share progress of your own of your own organization or your European project. It's also all open source, so if you want to also contribute something yourself, you're also invited to reach out to us. You can also find all of our information on GitHub, and that's github.com/AI-on-demand. If you want to have a more direct look at what we're doing, there's a public roadmap. All of the code is open source as well, so you can find that. So with AI on Demand, we are building an EU-supported platform, an open and public platform to promote and host your work, built on EU standards. It provides project sustainability. For those European projects, your works will remain accessible even after the project ends, and it will be streamlined with all the other EU projects and allows you to establish these links and relationships between all of these produced assets. It's a great way to make sure that you reach the European AI community and maximize the visibility of the things you're doing. And together, by having this platform for collaboration, we can foster leadership and increase our AI competitiveness through the stronger research and innovation through the synergy. So the AI on Demand platform is really focused on all the AI research that's going on. And we also, there's a sister platform, or like a new part of the platform that's being built to reach out to industry as well. And Maria will tell you about this.
Thank you, Pieter. So, in fact, it's part, we are together presenting this because this is one platform, but it has two gateways. And it was presented how this platform can leverage research on AI here in Europe, but the intention is also to leverage the industry. And therefore, the platform has also a gateway to address AI industry in Europe. There are more than 6,000 startups in Europe that we want to reach out, and we want to support giving them a platform where they can get global visibility and they can expose themselves also in the 27 European markets. And more than that, they can reach out to a market that is evaluated as more than 87 billion euros. So how do we do this? How does this platform also support the industry, AI industry in Europe? We have several services, more or less like the ones presented for research, but tailored specifically for the industry needs. And this service will help build, train, and operate AI business solutions in the platform in an easy, accessible, and open source way. So in terms of build, we have a marketplace that allows, so we have a marketplace, we have DevOps tools, we have AI assets, we have computing resources, and we have also mapping of the European AI landscape in Europe to help building your solutions. This way you can offer the solutions in the market, but you can also search for solutions for AI assets in the market. You can search for partners, and you can very easily integrate these solutions in your end-to-end business case. You have also access to development tools, so low-code development tools, and also tools that have easy configuration and allow with low-code to implement easily your AI solutions. We also have resources, computing resources, to support you with training your AI services. We have connection to Euro HPC. We have connection to cloud resources also offered from private providers. For instance, we have Kubernetes offered already on the platform. We are on the way to provide also GPUs as a service. And more than that, important to say, this is a platform in progress. And in the next 2 years, the project Deploy AI will be working with 28 partners working on the outreach of this platform, getting to more players, getting to more companies, and also increasing, growing always in the services that are offered in the platform. And here is also where there is something for you. You can provide your services in this platform as well. You can consume services, you can provide services, you can promote your company in the market via the platform, but you can also easily find partners in Europe to build your solutions. And we have already all of these categories. You find these resources already there, connection to the Euro HPC resources. You find already Kubernetes being provided in the platform, but we are at the moment putting a huge effort in the outreach. We are already integrating with some AI factories. We are outreaching to all the AI factories in order to have their services also offered in the platform, but also to the European digital hubs, innovation hubs. So there are some hubs already working with us in integrating their services there. Also, the communities around the hubs will be visible in this platform as well. And many AI industries we have in different countries here in Europe and at pan-European level. So we are outreaching and working with these research associations, AI, not research industry associations as well, AI associations in order to bring their members in the platform. And we are open to any other contact. So reach out if you have a community, and if you would like, or even if you are a startup, if you are a company, and you would like to be registered in the platform as well. Important, and sorry, the time is to operate. So we also offer several services that will make your operation easy. So e-commerce service, billing services, the marketplace itself. So when you choose to be visible in the landscape mapping, you will be registered, and your company will show up in the Business Navigator tool, is how it is called, show up there. But you can, at the same time, also choose to offer products and services in the marketplace. And for that, you will be offered your own catalog that you can self-manage very easily. You can see which products you are offering, which products are being consumed, and using the e-commerce service as well. In a nutshell, these are the pillars: DevOps tools with LLMs, with data assets, with cloud resources, and with different other tools and components, AI and software components. We have the marketplace, where you can offer your products, but you can also have access to many products being offered in Europe that are trusted, that are sovereign. And you have the Business Navigator, which gives you a landscape. Hopefully, in the next period, we are always growing. At the moment, at a very fast pace, will give you visibility on this, hopefully, 6,000 startups and large industry of AI in Europe. What is there then for you? Deploy your services at speed. Reach out to real buyers, but also reach out to partners that can help you very fast build your end-to-end AI business solution. Be empowered as a user with all the tools that we have to customize your AI solutions, and scale globally. Have access to the 27 European markets. Okay, so my colleague already gave you the website link. This is the same link. You have access to both gateways easily. You will be able to redirect to research and industry channels. You have also here the QR code, and we will be out there.
Thank you.